Aloha everyone, welcome back to Orchids in Paradise. I hope you're all doing well. If you're tuning into my channel for the first time, mahalo for stopping by. My name is Kelly and I am an orchid lover from Hawaii. So let me start off by saying that I had no plans on doing a video today because I actually just released one this morning. I'll go ahead and put a screenshot up so you guys can see which video that is. It is a preview open house video because Jonathan and I are having an open house at his nursery tomorrow. So I wasn't in a rush to do another video, but I was just in my house and I got a text from Jonathan of a link to a YouTube video by Stephen Van Campen Lewis. I hope I said your name correctly, Stephen. If I didn't, please forgive me. Anyways, that video was of Ben Oliveros talking about how to grow and care for Dawianas. So I was like halfway through the video and I was so motivated to come out here and start recording because earlier this year, Jonathan and I took a trip to Hilo and we actually went to visit Ben's nursery. But I have been busy, like ever since I started selling orchids, I have been so busy. And then maybe about a month and a half ago, I got really sick. Thankfully, I'm feeling a lot better now, but I was out of commission for a while. So I'm kind of behind on everything and just trying to catch up now. But I hadn't gotten around to editing any of that video that I took on our trip. And it's a really long video because we did visit a few nurseries. We went sightseeing. And I just recently decided like a couple of days ago that I was gonna cut that video into like separate segments. So I'm actually going to start with the visit to Ben's nursery now that I saw Steven's video, because I think it's perfect timing because you'll now be able to see Ben's nursery and see how he grows them instead of just listening to how he grows them and how he cares for them. So I think the timing is perfect. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was that ever since I started selling orchids, I have been bringing in some Dawianas because I really love them. Like the first time I noticed them was at an orchid club meeting and Scott Mitamura brought some in and I was just so fascinated with the color and design on the lip, and ever since then I just fell in love with them. But then I realized, or I've been told multiple times that they're very sensitive. Like they're easy to go downhill really fast. And that's the common thing that I hear from a lot of people because I have brought in several Dawianas and every time somebody is considering buying one or they buy one, it never fails. They always tell me that they love them so much and either they don't want to buy anymore because they've already killed many, or they're going to try again because they want to keep it alive, but they've already killed several and like this is going to be their last attempt. So I'm hoping that now that Ben talks about how he cares for them, maybe more people will have the courage to try and grow them again, including myself. Like I do have some. I'm going to show you guys mine. I bought 2 from him last year at the Hilo Orchid Show. So here are the 2 Dawianas that I purchased last year at the show. They're alive, but they don't look like they're thriving, which of course I'm not happy about that. Like not only do I want to keep them alive, but I want them to thrive and grow. Like look at this. This was a new growth right there and it turned black. So I should probably cut that off. Anyways, when I went to visit Ben's nursery earlier this year, I bought 2 more large size Dawianas and I swear they looked way better than this when I got them from him. Again, they're alive, but they're not thriving. So I keep them in this cage with this door just because I have so many orchids and I don't have a lot of space. As much as I try to keep things organized, things get misplaced, and I don't want these to get misplaced because I know that they can't have too much water. So I keep them in here so that I can control the watering and keep an eye on them. But I want to do better. And like I said, I think sharing this video of Ben's nursery along with Steven's video will help not just myself, but a lot of other Dawiana lovers. So let me share that video that I took with all of you, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I just want to say I'm happy to be back. I've missed all of my viewers, and if you guys could do me a big favor, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost a penny. Hitting that like button, sharing, hyping, all of that helps my channel grow. And now that I'm feeling better, I have been trying really hard to get more videos out there, educational videos. I just did one of a Vanda presentation with the Honolulu Orchid Society. So I'm gonna work hard, guys. I'm gonna try to get as many videos out as I can. So you can help me by, like I said, doing all of those things: subscribing, liking, hyping, sharing, and of course commenting. Anyways, without further ado, here's my visit to Ben's nursery. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did. Look at this, guys. This is crazy, huh?
You getting anything in the truck, or are you done?
No, that's it. Wow. What is up with that? This is a huge cat. Okay, guys, our orchid adventure continues. We are at Ben Oliveros' nursery, Orchid Eros. A lot of my Florida viewers are very familiar with him because you go to Tamiami and I think Redlands?
Redlands no longer, just
Oh,
Tamiami.
okay, just Tamiami.
And the Kroll Smith open
Oh,
houses.
okay. So you were just there because I know Tamiami just finished.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Kroll Smith one is coming up.
Yeah, he's doing a members meeting in April.
Oh, so you're going to be there?
Back there in April. And that's
Okay.
it for Florida for me for this year.
For the year. Okay. So this is my first time and Jonathan's first time here. So we're super excited. I describe this as my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Right.
Nursery hopping. So we're super stoked. So if you want to show us around, I mean, anything. My viewers will just love to hear anything that you can share. Growing tips, beautiful flowers.
So what you're mostly going to see is an overblown hobby. 90% of it is personal plants, with a very small percentage for sale. So like this greenhouse is...
So don't get too excited, guys.
Yeah. I usually like to tell people if it's in flower, it's not for sale, because I specialize in selling small.
You've
small
ruined
plants.
Kelly's day.
But in bud.
The big stuff is mostly breeding stocks.
Okay. And I'm seeing a lot of really pretty big stuff.
Yeah. And so if I can cut a division off of it for you, great. But otherwise, it's it's just part of the madness.
That's really pretty right there.
Yeah, this entire
this?
bench of plants here is all from Waldor Orchids in
Oh.
Jersey. So this is some classic heirloom Cattleyas that they have from a business that's been around for like 100 years. So they've got a lot of the oldies and goodies.
That one has a seed pod, so you pollinated that one.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
that's what
is
I
really
keep these
pretty.
around for.
This
Workhorses.
is really pretty. And this is really pretty too.
Yeah, this is an entire bench of the Rupicola Salalias, the rock growers from Brazil.
Never heard of that.
I bought one from you.
Oh, you
Most
did?
people
Okay.
cannot grow these. They're really difficult to grow, but as you can see, I've kind of dialed it in. I can make them work now.
Oh, nice. They're really cute.
And for your viewers, this is the secret. Clay pots with sphagnum moss, just like a 1-inch band of sphagnum. I roll it up really tight like a cigar and wrap it around the plant and put it in the pot. So underneath is usually open air.
Oh.
The roots will just dig into it, but I have killed these by the hundreds, if not thousands, until
Until you figured it
we
out.
figured this out.
So how often do they get watered?
once a week thoroughly, and then in the middle of the week I'll just give them a quick syringe, they call it, or a misting. But it's kind of mimicking nature because they do grow on rocks, so people think, oh, they like it dry like a rock. But rocks have cracks and crevices. That's what the roots are going into, so there's always
Getting that
some
moisture
available, even though they're dry on top. So the moss and clay kind of helps mimic that.
And what is this called again? This is this the tag?
Laelia, or there's a whole bunch of them here. Laelia brigeri, probably my favorite. This is
I know, this is so cute.
Bessons.
Look at this. This is a really pretty flower.
Yeah, that's a
So-
Shambo cat, even though it doesn't really look like one.
So Schomburgkia, Cattleya, cross.
With one of those rupiculus Laelias.
Wow, that's why the spike is so long.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, this is really cute. I'm guessing you don't have these for sale.
No, those were a creation for many years ago, so.
It's cool. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing so many things that I like. I love that. Everything I see, I like. Oh, look at this.
David Sander.
Do you have this for sale?
Probably have a piece somewhere.
I like this. Oh my God. So I'm telling you, this is like my play. Look at that.
Do you have that for sale?
The spotted pink one. Oh my goodness. Okay, tell me about that yellow green with the purple lip.
Yeah, so this is
Oh God, look at this.
a creation of mine, basically trying to prove something that I had only been told anecdotally. So I've been told that greens crossed with a cerulean will make cerulean, but I've never seen that proved out.
Okay.
So I took a green flower with a white lip, Encyclia marii, crossed it with a cerulean Laelia anceps, and I got green with a cerulean lip.
That.
So it does work.
Yeah, it works.
But I only had
It's
to,
so
take
pretty.
7 years for this flower to prove something that was only theoretical. But yeah, kind of unique and cool.
It is.
Got a big anceps spike on it, where marii is just a squat little thing like that. Definitely.
So
Check
do you
out the
have
anceps.
seedlings of those for sale?
I do not have seedlings, but I have a division.
I'll take it.
4 spikes.
I will take it. Sold. Oh my God. Okay, don't forget that.
The David Sanders.
And-
I'll come back
yes,
and see if
that
I can
too.
find one of those
Okay.
for you.
This is really pretty too. Tell me about this. I've never seen the buds with the spots like that.
Yeah, so this is just the start of Cattleya amethystogloss's blooming season. So this is kind of what most people know as amethystoglossa. But I've got albas. This one is called flammea with a little flare. But yeah, I mean, eventually they turn
Oh
into
gosh,
giant
look at
plants,
that.
3 to 4 feet tall with probably 20 flowers.
Wow.
You have to come back next week and see them all open.
Yeah.
How many years to get that big?
A decade at least. They're really slow.
So if you don't have a lot of space, you have time to enjoy them before they get too big.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you,
they'll bloom relatively small, but until they get that size, I mean, this is still probably an 8-year-old plant.
so for people who are watching this and they want to buy stuff like this, they have to buy
They've got to buy keikis
The
and
small
grow
one.
them for many, many years.
many years. Well, mine that I bought from you at the, I think it was the IAS show when I filmed you that first time, it bloomed for me last year. It was a bicolor. I asked you which one would you recommend that I get. And I grew it from this small little thing and now it's huge. Gave me only 1 flower for the first bloom, but it was very impressive. Kind of a brown color.
Yeah, that's kind of what
I can't remember what the cross is. Bicolor with something. I have it on my Instagram. Really pretty though. Super pretty. Oh, this is pretty too. This is a flat flower.
That's an FCC flower, so
No wonder it's so flat.
yeah. it's
See,
as
that's
good
what
as
we
it
learned
gets.
from judging.
We sure did.
Okay, guys, this is an FCC flower. This is what you want to look for if you want to get your orchid judged and win something. And also they look at the closeness of the petals, right? Like they don't want a space or something. It has to touch.
Yeah, it kind of depends on the plant itself, but they want a full round flower. So if you drew a circle around it, it should be touching the circle at all points. Yeah, and oftentimes I think judging draws you so into the flaws that you forget about
The beauty of the flower.
And so, you know, you got these blinders on as a judge, and it can be crippling sometimes to just appreciating a beautiful flower.
That is really pretty. The spotted one too.
Yeah, that's another Brazilian species. I think that's probably came from a batch I acquired from a guy that's got the best collection of these in the world.
So these are growing pretty much without anything.
Yeah, so a lot of plants that would want to be mounted, I do what I call pot mounting. I just wedge them in there, use smaller pots to kind of keep them from wiggling around, but literally mounted in a pot. I do this because if I put it on a piece of cork, how do I ever divide that and sell a division?
Because you're going to have to rip all the roots off,
like
right?
this, I can cut it in half and it doesn't miss a beat. So this is just kind of something I came up with to be able to easily divide things that prefer to grow mounted.
Oh, this is really cool. This is just such a great idea. Is this a Clandier?
Yep, all the Clandiers.
Okay, so if I were to take mine out of the pot and grow it like this, do I need to wait until I see active root growth?
Yep.
Like you don't want to just rip it out any time, right?
Particularly with the species, I always wait until I see a new root tip before I touch
Okay.
it. Any of the bifoliates like this, they're super sensitive to getting their roots messed with. So at least if you damage the roots, if they've got new ones coming, they'll be forgiving.
Okay.
If you do it out at the wrong time, they are not forgiving. They will die.
Oh no.
Or sulk for years.
Okay, what about Dowianas? Because I've heard so many people say that they've tried and they killed it. And I just got one, and now the pseudobulb has already started to turn brown. So I'm like, do I cut it off? What did I do wrong that caused it to?
Well, you want to see some Dowianas?
Yes.
So
I want to be able to grow that and not
are-
kill it.
They are also very sensitive. Another one, only repot when you see new roots. They're just susceptible to a bacteria that will run through the rhizome, make your pseudobulbs turn brown and die.
Okay, that might be what's happening with mine. So should I cut it off, or is it beyond?
I would cut it off.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I had any of mine doing the same thing so I could show you.
I have a Dowiana aria.
So these are my Dowianas, which most people
Wow, these
never
are
grow them
huge.
to this size plant. And
I've never seen one this big.
Because they pass away.
Yeah, they don't
they
survive that
die
long.
first. But I do pretty much the same thing. There's just a few pieces of bark on the top. Otherwise, it's a pot full of peanuts and small pots to wedge them in there. So the way most people kill these is they get them wet in the winter when they want to be dormant. And they will get that rhizome rot and just drop dead. So I keep them dry by not putting a bunch of bark in the pot, and I don't water them very much in the winter.
Okay.
I just splash the top maybe once a week. I don't get the bark and the root system really super saturated with water.
So even for us here in Hawaii, where we don't really have like winter, when we have this drop in temperature, you want to kind of not water.
Yep. So my rule of thumb on anything that wants a winter rest is I stop in November and I start again around Valentine's Day or so.
Okay. So around like Thanksgiving, everybody uses Thanksgiving as that cutoff point.
Yep. So 3 months of just keeping them on the dry side. Then once you see, I've got new shoots coming out of them already. Once these new shoots start putting out new roots, that's when I'll start watering heavily again.
Okay.
Heavily being like once a week of thoroughly watering the pots, but they really just aren't getting that wet this time of year.
I think people are going to really appreciate hearing this because everybody kills their Dowianas.
Yeah, and see, I kill them too. So, but this I took a division of, and
It didn't
It
like
did not
it.
like being divided, so another reason I kind of grow them into these.
I was about to
massive plants
ask, is it
they-
okay to cut it, or
They do not like being divided. They don't like the roots getting messed with. So, again, when you're growing this style, you know, if I want to repot one, all I got to do is pull it out.
stick it
I
in
don't
a
really
bigger-
have to dig through the roots to get a bunch of rotten bark out or anything. So just put it in something bigger. It makes it really easy. But the less you can disturb the roots, the
better.
And winter rest. Those are the two key things for Dahlianas.
And so light doesn't really matter.
Good bright light all the time. I know on the mainland people put them up in the top of their greenhouses in the winter so they get really bright in the winter, and they're out of reach of the hoses.
That is really pretty too. Look at that, Jonathan.
Cattleya nobelior, another one that really requires a decided winter rest. In nature, they have months of zero rain almost in a desert environment. So
Oh wow.
these guys, if you water them in the winter, you don't get flowers, and sometimes they'll rot and die too.
So pretty. So everything that you're showing us, or a lot of the things that you're showing us here, you have these in seedling size that people can
I
order?
usually do, or at least have them coming up in the pipeline somewhere.
Okay. That's pretty. Right there. Is this something that you made?
Yeah, that was
This is
probably one
super
of the better hybrids I've ever
cute.
made. It was a recreation of an old primary cross called Polestar, but I did it with tetraploid parents, so the flowers are a lot fuller than they've ever been seen before.
I love the colors.
And almost every one of them's a different color. So I got red, yellow, orange, splashes, no splashes.
I love the splashes. Do you have any in bloom that you can show us?
Well, this is all more Polestars here.
Oh, that is really nice. That,
Fading out, but kind of gives you an idea of
wow.
the different colors you get out of them. And there's some that are bright red, oranges.
So these are all the same,
This is all out of the same seed pod.
and they just come up. You just don't know what you're gonna get. Isn't that cool? I love that.
You know, selected out the best of the batch. So ended up getting an award of quality on it, which says the entire population from that hybrid was noteworthy.
I would want something like that. Are you selling
bet you would.
selling those?
I've got a few divisions, and I've got some in the back that are
Of course
kind
I
of a
would.
recreation.
I came all this way.
So is this a deficiency or is that a variegated?
Oh, these are variegated.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow.
So I never seen that before.
Variegated Neo-Phoenicias.
Are you selling those?
That is my son's personal collection. I don't grow anything but Cattleyas. If it's not a Cattleya, it's my son's.
How old
These
is
are
he?
He is now 16,
Oh, okay.
and he got into orchids probably around 12 or so when
Oh,
I took him to
nice.
shows with me. So.
This is it. These are all the Japanese ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the kind you like too.
Just
Yeah,
to
the
give you
small
an
ones.
idea, like
Look at how small.
this teeny tiny little thing, it was like a $500 plant.
Yeah.
Wow.
The variegated one's kind of the same. Just super
You really don't want to
expensive.
kill those.
No,
Oh gosh.
which is why I grow his plants for him.
Yeah, I would too at that price. Encyclia. This is cute. So is there anything that you have that is like your pride and joy? I mean, you've already shown us a few, but I'm sure there has to be more.
Well, we didn't make it all the way to the back up here. It might be too hot already, but I can show you literal pride and joy.
Literal pride and joy.
Yeah. It's flat in the heat already. So I'm up in the mountains here, so I can grow Draculas,
Oh, this is right up your alley, Jonathan.
which most people are not able to grow. So
Wow.
this is an FCC Dracula that I named Pride and Joy. The yellow is very rare in Draculas.
I didn't know the flower gets that big. I've only seen the really tiny ones.
Yeah, and I pretty much just grow the big showy ones. All these things you see hanging up, a Dracula
Wow,
collection.
that
My understanding, and I could be wrong, the larger the blooms, the higher they grow in elevation. So like the ones I grow are small flowers only in the
That could be.
600 feet.
do those have fragrance? No.
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 I think they're,
It's a really
that.
cool.
unless you have a really good nose, I think they're pollinated by
Oh, yeah.
fungus gnats or something.
And is that a leafless one up above?
Yes.
That's
It's
unusual.
another one right up your
Also
alley.
Right up my alley.
Yeah, Jonathan grows these.
Yeah, this back of the greenhouse is kind of the
One-offs?
the kitchen sink. You know, things that shouldn't be grown in my nursery end up back here because it's the windward side, and they get rain blowing in, and they get too much water most of the time. So
That's another Dracula.
I've got a whole bunch of them.
yeah, normally you would see them just covered in flowers, but I just divided them all about a month ago. But they bloom pretty much year
Wow.
round once you've got them established.
So you sell these too?
Yeah, mostly just wholesale. I have a couple of people in the Bay Area, which is kind of the prime place.
Did you know he
Yeah.
sells Dracula?
No, they couldn't die.
Oh, you can't grow them? I thought
Not
you
these.
grow these.
I do. I grow warm tolerant.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Like
warm
this
tolerant
one, the
ones.
low tax. Like you're saying, the little flowers, they tend
Oh
to be
my
a
gosh,
little more
look at how
warm
cute that
tolerant.
is. Jonathan, look at that.
I grow. I have those.
You have
Those
this?
are the ones I grow.
Okay, you need to get it this size.
I'm trying my best.
They're impressive when they're big like that. Oh gosh, look at that flower. Look, he has mounted stuff.
And this is all Saphronitis coccineas, which I have not figured out how to keep alive. I usually kill about half of them every year. They're cool growing, and I think I'm a little too warm. And then, again, if you repot them, disturb their roots, they just turn up their heels and go away. So I'm trying them mounted now. It's the new experiment because I'm tired of watching them die in pots.
Well, they're blooming, so I guess that's a good sign, right?
Yeah, unless it's a death throw.
So sometimes they flower before they die.
Yeah, just, it's a natural instinct, I guess. It's like flower, get pollinated, so
Create, die.
yeah, procreate and die.
Oh, that's sad.
So the terracotta mounts, is that something you do or do you buy them?
That's from Shelby.
Okay, Shelby makes.
I don't think he makes them anymore, but he used to.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
And some things really love that terracotta mount. It kind of has a coolness to it. So.
You've got those ridges on there for adhere.
Jonathan, see this one?
Oh, growing on the
I think that's
outside
one I
of the
get.
pot.
Is that soft Nutella?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I got.
Oh, you have that?
Very small, but blooming.
Is it the one that you brought last night?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was such a cute flower. Okay, that's nice. Oh, there's flowers right above us too. Another Dracula.
I need to get a line.
There you go.
Maxillaria back there. Oh, look at this. This is huge.
Yeah,
Another mounted one.
That's why I don't grow a Clandias mounted. It's like, what can I do with that now? Like, if I wanted to
It's just a
give somebody a
showpiece.
piece of this thing, I'd have to mangle the whole plant. So, yeah, now it's just eating a bench.
Doug DeMoss has been growing his kind of like what you showed us, but he just sticks like cork pieces in there instead of the pots.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess anything
Probably a
that you
little
can
better.
do to grow them as bare root as possible.
Yep.
See, I'm gonna start doing that because I don't like growing in media anyway.
I know, I'm gonna experiment.
But I live in a hot area, so would I need to water more often, even though?
And then that's another reason I don't like doing mounted stuff so often is
'Cause
like,
you gotta
gotta
water.
every day, and I water twice a week. That's my routine.
Oh,
So like the Clandias, since they're in a plastic pot, that pot holds a little bit of moisture.
more moisture.
But the things I've got mounted on cork, I know already I'm not going to be watering them enough.
So is that why you think they don't survive? Maybe they're just not getting enough
Well,
water.
like I say, I've never tried it before. I think they were rotting in the pots when I had them in sphagnum and clay. I was trying to grow them like the Lalias, and it didn't really work, even though that's how people say to grow them.
I guess it doesn't always work for everybody, huh?
Exactly.
This is a really pretty flower too.
Yeah, I think it's a Digbyana hybrid. The Digbyana kind of disappeared except for a little fringe around the lip.
So there's just Digbyana by itself, right? And I've never seen that. Do you have
I
those?
think I might have one in bloom.
Oh, nice. I get to see one.
Maybe.
Hopefully. I always hear about it.
Yeah, and when
You
smell
having
them,
fun?
Having so much.
That's the one that has a really strong fragrance.
Yeah, it's not one of my favorite fragrances.
Oh. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Because I love Cattleyas. It's my...
You
Oh.
sure do. This is your holy.
Oh, yes. My mom would love this. She loves Cattleyas.
That's when we didn't bring a cat.
I think it would be too much for her. Because we're on a marathon of... Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
That's... Holy...
That's an okay size.
Oh my gosh, look how huge that's... Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's not.
That's the
not
Digbyana.
quite open.
Okay,
Gives you the idea.
I can't smell it.
Yeah, it may
It's-
just be
it's-
the time
it's-
of day.
Yeah,
I find they're more fragrant at night.
I can smell a little bit.
And this is the only other species in that Rankillalia group. This is Glauca. And this also has that incredible fragrance, but only at night.
Oh, because it's a white flower.
I usually bring these in the house, and then I can enjoy them that way.
I would do the same.
That's a nice one.
I know. And look, they're growing the same way. It's growing the same way.
Yes, I experiment with a lot of things grown pot mounted or in bark, and just figure out what's going to work best.
Now I want to try.
So do I. Oh my gosh, do you have this for sale?
I think I've got one or two of them over there.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
Oh my,
I
I see.
like that.
And
I could never get tired of
that's a
this.
normal loaded GCI. The one over there you saw that you liked is the Pelorix. It's got that
Oh,
splash
no.
color.
Okay. No wonder. That's pretty too, though. Before I forget, and I don't know, I'm just overwhelmed. I mean, so much to take in. But I still want that Rowan's Return. Do you have that?
What's that?
Oh my-
Is that the Hamlin's Magic?
Yes, yes, yes.
If I can cut a piece off of it, this is it.
That's it? Oh my gosh. Such a pretty flower.
It was.
Well, it's got a small little stud in the back. The front's all kind of growing on itself, but I can cut the back out of it, and
Okay.
you can give it a shot.
Okay.
So at least got a new lead back there.
Those do pretty good in my garden. I guess maybe they can tolerate heat more.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm in
anything with
Cattleya.
nodosa is going to be very heat tolerant.
Okay.
Somewhere we won't forget.
See, just coming here, like if we were only to come here, this would be worth the
That
whole
would have
trip.
been fine.
This would have been, yes.
Would have been worth waking up. at
Even if
3
I didn't go
in the morning.
anywhere else, I slept 2 hours last night.
Oh boy, you're excited.
Yes. Well, we had an Orchid Club meeting last night. We didn't get out till after 9. By the time I got home, showered, ate, fell asleep. You know, it's hard to sleep when you're excited to go somewhere. So luckily I even got 2 hours. But yeah, this would have just this. Like,
Worth it.
I could have called it a day.
This is the beginning of Ludiminiana season. So semi-albos, for some reason, are the first ones to bloom, and then all the other color forms start following.
What is Ludiminiana? Like, why do they have so many different names? Like Violacea, Ludiminiana, Purpurata. Is it where they're from? They're where they originated from?
Sometimes a lot of it's based on who discovered it, or
Okay.
whoever wrote that first description of the plant. If it was like some duke in London that paid for the voyage of the collector going to South America, then it would be named in somebody's honor, his or the collector, or...
Okay. So is there like a characteristic in the flower, like there's a trait in the flower that you can identify it, like, okay, if you look at it automatically, this has, like, I mean, the Wakariana ones, I kind of can tell, but all of the other ones, is there...
Yeah, a lot of it boils down to being a taxonomist, and they can tell the difference. The thing with Ludomanianas is something I'm not really seeing on this flower, but they say they've got little horns on the column.
Oh. So you have to look more closely. It's not obvious, or it's not going to just...
It's parts and pieces of the lip, the column. I guess just the way the pollinia or the pollen cap is, it looks kind of toothed or horned, so that's part of a defining characteristic. But yeah, every species gets split apart by taxonomists just so they can keep a job.
Oh, you got a seed pod. Did you make that, or is it just random?
Nope, that was made by me. I usually try
Look at how...
to do about 200 seed pods a year.
Oh, wow.
This is a very famous
wow.
Oahu plant called meditation.
Oh, I've never heard about that.
Guess you gotta take one home.
Look at how big it is.
And there was an old breeder there, Bill somebody, and I'm forgetting his name, but he created this like back in the 60s or 70s. Scott Metamora was one of his proteges. Scott has a really great collection of meditations. But this is one called
I've
King's
never
Ransom.
seen him
Sprout.
bring
Or
this
no,
out.
It's a silver sword.
Silver sword?
It's a silver sword. Usually they're white with a purple lip, and silver sword was pure alba.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look
I
at
don't
how
think flowers
big.
get any bigger than that.
That is huge. Does it have a smell?
Should.
Wow.
It's just got a big dose of Digbyana in it too.
Look at how big that flower is. I've never seen one that big.
I would submit that for judging.
Would that
I think
win?
it's got an AM already.
It does?
Yeah.
And look at that one. Look at this yellow one too.
And
Look at the frilly lip.
this is from a Taiwanese breeder named Dews, who created a lot of really fantastic Digbyana crosses.
That's another big flower.
This
But that is...
another FCC flower.
Wow.
And it's just spectacular.
So people are going to watch my video and they're going to be like, I want this, I want that.
Good luck.
Do they have these? You have these?
These were available 10 years ago. I don't know if you can find them anymore, because I haven't seen Dews in the United States since Redlands a long time back.
And you don't have these available?
No, I'll breed with it, and I'll have the next generation of new things. But as far
Not
as,
just that.
I don't clone plants ever.
Yes.
I
Okay.
like to keep them scarce.
Yeah. Well, then it keeps the value, right?
Exactly.
Because you can't just go into any store and pick one up or go online. I mean, there are some plants that I search for and you can't find them. So that makes sense. Oh, this is cute too. A tiny flower.
That was one of the first hybrids I ever made.
Cute.
It is a Cattleya
It's a little bit of a
thing,
smell.
but it's got a species called Calatheron, or it used to be Diacrium bicornutum.
Oh, you
Crossed
know.
with the Cattleya, and then you get something like that.
Because the orchid judge was telling us that the bicornutum is heavily used in hybridizing.
So how many acres do you have?
20 acres.
Oh, 20 acres. But your greenhouses
maybe
only
a
take
quarter
up...
acre worth.
Okay.
The rest of it's for cattle.
Oh, you have cattle? Oh, wow.
Just to get the tax break.
there's much more to see.
Yeah, and then this greenhouse is mostly things I'm waiting to bloom for the first time before I either sell them or keep them. But I've got my Walkeriana and Nobelior collection back here. This is a bench that gets bright afternoon light, so they start getting cooked about this time of day. That's what they like.
They like the bright sun and the heat.
Mm-hmm.
And again, a lot of your orchids are growing that same way.
Walkerianas, anything that would be happier mounted, and you can't rot the roots that way. So it's kind of foolproof.
So I just have to wait. Oh my gosh. I was about to say something, but look at all these buds. So many buds on here. So the Dowiana, I just have to wait until I see that new root growth, and then I can take it out of the pot.
About a month or so away.
Okay.
They should have new growth coming up now, so just watch for the roots coming out of
the one that I have now, this plant is not that big, so once I cut off that pseudobulb, I'm not going to have much plant left. So hopefully it'll survive.
Well, if it doesn't, you know where to get more. So from here down to here is all Dowianas.
I recognize it. Okay.
And,
see, mine aren't even this. Mine is like a fraction of this size.
you know, out of this many, I've got one that's having a rot issue. Normally, people would kill half of these. I've got one out of maybe 200 that's having issues.
So is it all the same type? Like the one that I have is Dowiana aurea?
Dowiana aurea is the yellow with the purple veined lip.
Okay.
But this is Dowiana rosita, so it has like feathers all through the petals. So it's more of a lavender flower.
I want that.
Do you want aurea or rosita?
I want one of each. Well, because it's a bigger plant, I have a better chance of survival. So are these already growing the way that you like yours growing, or do I have to change them later? I mean, I see some bark on the top, but is the bottom peanuts?
I do have peanuts in the bottom. I find as seedlings, they grow like any other Cattleya generally. You can water them pretty normally. I still dry them out a little in the winter, but they really don't start to have issues with their sudden death syndrome until they're mature. Like
okay.
Once it's flowered for the first time, that's when they become finicky.
Oh.
And I just wonder if it's like some genetic issue of like, oh, I can bloom, I can produce a seed pod, now I can die.
Oh no.
Because they become much more challenging as bigger plants. Basically, once you take it out of this 6-inch pot, that's when I would go into to more of the pot mounted style.
Okay.
Just so you don't run any risk of rotting the roots in the winter.
I hope I have a success and I see flowers. So how far are these from blooming?
These should bloom this year.
Oh, nice.
Usually
see a new
once I get them in a
that
6-inch pot, they'll start to flower.
How's this one with the new growth? Is that good?
Yeah, pretty good. That's a rosita.
Did I pick a good one?
Yep.
Okay. So happy. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so stoked right now. You want me to carry?
Yeah, I'll find a tray for you.
Okay.
And part of the problem with being an orchid breeder is like this whole bench she's videoing now is all things that I've created. So I'm like sentimentally attached to them because I made them. And they just waste space because I'm not breeding with them. I'm not selling them.
But you're connected.
But I'm connected.
Yes. This is really pretty. This is
that's
really
Dowiana crossed with a Cattleya species called Forbesii.
Is this one that you made?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a recreation of something done a long time ago, but it's really cool results. And the flowers kind of open yellow and they get more peachy colored as they age.
So are you so connected to these that you don't let these go?
I've already let most of these go, so now I'm down to just the few that I'm hanging on to. I do have a couple of 2-inch pots of them
You need to get that.
Yes, I would love a 2-inch pot.
Yes. How many years from 2-inch to
Probably
the-
2 years to
Not-
flowering size.
Okay,
They
not
bloom in
bad.
they'll bloom in a 4-inch
Okay.
pot.
So you taking a 2-inch?
I sure am.
Okay.
As long
And
as they're available.
yes, I'll take one too. Oh my gosh.
Generation of Polestar that we saw up in the
In the front? Okay.
and Just kind of see the array of color you get
So
out
that's
of
a
these.
different batch than
Yep.
the first one.
Yeah, so this, I took 2 of the good ones out of that and crossed them
Okay.
together. So, you know, this is the F2 hybrid of that first batch.
Look at
So
that.
that's still the same Grex name then.
Mm-hmm. Still Polestar.
So are these for sale or
Maybe.
maybe
You got one you like?
that one?
Oh my god.
I could probably let you have that one.
Now that I've
Look at it.
No, they're,
Yeah.
they're amazing, right? But
They
now that
are.
I've exhausted all of my packing room, now I'm like thinking I'm gonna be more.
Well, I have my suitcase.
I know you do.
I came prepared.
Yeah,
I have a big
absolutely.
suitcase.
They came over empty.
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
But we went to where'd we go?
Oh, we
Nursery
bought
things.
some supplies, like
we
things
cannot
that we
get 'em
can't get back
all.
home. So we went a little crazy for 4-wire hangers. Cute bought
We got
baskets.
baskets and pots and wires and stuff. Cannot get.
Yeah, we can't find those things back home. So we went a little crazy and we're like, okay, this is gonna take up a little bit of room.
Maybe going to Ross for another suitcase.
We
I
might.
did consider it.
Yeah, might have to. We might have to. Good thing I brought a big suitcase. So will you be selling at the Hilo show this year?
I plan to be.
Okay. Oh, see, look at this one. This one is different. It
Wow.
doesn't
I
have,
really like this one.
I know, this is different. It doesn't have the splash, or it's more yellow.
Mm-hmm. I must have another seedling in the pot because
Surprise.
that's on the same plant. So
Oh, you get two
I
in
think I
one?
think it must be a compot.
Oh. You selling that one?
If you want it
I got 2 in 1.
instead or both.
I'll take both. I got 2 in 1.
Matt, I'm gonna hear it from you. We got to do another open house.
Some Berkeas that live in the back.
Oh.
Again, they're on the windward side, so they kind of get abused by too much rain back here. But I've just got them sitting in empty pots, so they're pretty happy.
Yeah, they're all in bloom. Looking good. That's really pretty too at the end.
Great plants for Honolulu, I would say. Is they do like hot and dry,
Schomburgia.
but they just get so big.
Look at this. Look at how pretty this is.
No.
Oh my gosh, it smells good. Smell it.
Mm.
It smells really good.
Ooh, it does.
It smells good. So what is this? Like some kind of Cattleya cross?
Yeah, it's really convoluted. So it says that it is a spotted cat crossed with a brown Laelia crossed with a yellow cat. So it's
It works.
got a lot of genes in there, but it came out yellow.
Yeah, it works. It's really pretty. There's so many pretty things. I could go broken here.
I did go broken here. Every dollar I've ever made on orchids is just from our orchids.
I kind of understand that because now that I've been selling, it just recycles. Like I bring money in and it goes right back out. It doesn't go in anywhere else. It just goes right back to more orchids.
Yeah, we're their puppets.
Oh, that's really pretty too. Look at this. Ben, you selling this?
Let me take a closer look at it.
It's pink. It kind of looks like the one that we had in the front.
Got the speckles.
Yeah, it has speckles on it
Yeah, I'm probably going to keep it because of the spots.
because of the spots.
'Cause, yeah, most of these are not spotted like that. So.
No wonder it stood out to me. Okay. Well, the other one in the front you said you might have for
Yep,
sale,
I do
right?
have
The
that.
pyloric looking one? Okay. I need to close my eyes. Okay, we're going to get the 2-inch of this.
Yeah. I took a photo.
Yeah. Well, I have it in video, but... Oh, wow. Look at that. Did we look at this already? Look at this. There is so much to see here.
Yeah, and this is actually kind of bleak time of year for me. I was like, oh, she's not going to get to see much. But you see a lot more
what
than
they
I
all
do.
say.
Because you're not seeing it every day.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, this is like the doldrums for me.
Oh no.
That is really pretty too. What is that? Is that an anceps?
Yes.
The one with the really long...
Yeah. Yeah.
You
It's,
see the flower? It's really nice. But those take up a lot of space,
They
right?
do. They do not like staying in their pots. You'll see a whole bunch of anceps on the end of the tour, and
I know.
I actually repotted all these like less than a year ago, and they're already like 6 inches out of their pot.
Oh, bamboo. Clumping bamboo. Oh, it's nice and cool in here. Oh, never mind. It got hot as soon as I walked in. It was
Probably
close.
tell you, this is the only greenhouse that actually makes me any money.
Because this is what you sell.
This is what I sell.
Okay.
I've got more plants in this one greenhouse than all the others
Combined.
So I just sell them small, and dollars per square foot, it makes sense.
And more beautiful flowers.
Anceps, again, all pot mounted stuff.
Oh.
Because they will not stay in their pot for more than a year anyway.
Oh, look at this. That is really nice. So it makes it a lot easier, and you don't have to spend money on orchid bark, obviously.
No, and you can pot a heck of a lot faster. It's just wedging them in with a few things and you're done.
Less time. Oh gosh, this is so pretty. Is this the same one that we saw?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no wonder. Look at the flower. So pretty.
Yeah,
I know, me
something
too.
that
It's so pretty.
I think came out of Brazil.
I love the pyloric things.
Oh, speaking of pyloric, let's not forget that other Cattleya.
And this is one of my favorite things and a very rare item. So this is Violacea carnea.
Did you have this in the display one year? I think
might have.
I think I
So
saw
I
this.
have a cross of this, something that you made a cross with, and I've always wanted this.
Yeah, I made a cross of this with Purpurata carnea, and they've come out that carnea color. So it's like the
remember
first
what the
hybrid
cross
ever
was.
made with a carnea outcome. But yeah, when this was in the show, they like gave something else in my exhibit, like the most rare and unusual, and I'm like,
No, that's the one.
that's the most
That's
rare
the
and
one
Yeah.
I always
unusual. It's like,
wanted.
you know, it took me a lot of money and a lot of time to acquire one of those. But I have been offering seedlings at 1/10 of the price that I paid for.
So do you have them?
I think they're mostly sold out, but I do have a few if y'all need.
Yes.
They're just selfings itself?
Sib crosses.
Oh, I would love.
Yes, so would I.
And then just so you know, the madness of being an orchid collector, from here down to that end is all my 16-year-old son's plants.
Oh,
And he started 3 years ago.
wow. Yeah, I believe it.
This is what happens when you get.
Well, you have 20 acres.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to encourage him to like get into this. He's got the addiction. Now he's just got to want to do the work.
Yeah. Where is he? At
Yeah,
school
he's at
today?
school. Yeah.
So when he comes home, is this the first place he comes?
Well, now that he's got a driver's license,
Oh,
he is over the orchids for the moment, other than selling them so he can have money to go out with his bros, you know.
that's okay. At least he has the interest. Maybe later.
Yeah.
Maybe later.
Yeah, I got hooked on plants with my mom as a kid, and look where I am now.
I
Like,
know.
once you've got it in your blood, it's like you're obsessed.
Yep.
Yes. Well, there's worse things that we can be addicted to.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I'm glad that your mom introduced you to plants because you add a lot to our orchid world. Bring us so many beautiful orchids. Okay, it was this one. Yeah? Was this the one I was
No, I
looking
think
at?
it was Trilobella or something.
Yeah, this is
it this?
this is one of them.
It looks like this.
Yeah, it's all the same. This is the typical, and these are the pelorics.
Yes, I like the peloric one.
And basically, choose out any of these three. These are just openings. So I don't know if they'll get a little flatter or not, but that one is fully open.
Which one would you recommend?
That's the one I set aside for myself already, so I think it's
Okay.
the better one.
Okay.
This is another one. As a mature plant, I'd start growing them pot mounted.
Okay. But for now, we can leave them like this.
This plant does not like me because I'm cool at night. Violaceas or Amazon basin, they want to be
Okay.
warm all the time.
That's
So
me.
what's like the low temp?
So it's, in nature, 60 is the low.
Okay.
I'm in the low 50s this time of year.
I hit maybe 58.
So,
the lowest.
so I keep them dry when it's cold.
Okay.
It's same as Dowianas. Like when it's cold and wet, do not water them.
Okay. What can you tell me about this?
So that is also something extraordinarily rare. This is what is now Brassavola cucullata. The one that people used to know as cucullata is called appendiculata. Talking about
Okay.
name changes. So everybody's got Brassavola appendiculata. Cucullata is basically a newly described species, maybe in the past 10 years, but somehow it got the old name. This only comes from like the Caribbean islands, and probably the only guy in the United States that's got it.
So should we be changing our tags?
Yeah, and pretty much anything that's been bred with cucullata, all the names are getting changed to appendiculata. So yeah, it's another mess with the name changes stuff.
Before I forget, what about the white one?
Yeah, somebody hold these a second, and let me see if I can find a David Sanders that maybe I've got an extra piece.
Kelly, it's a real switch up.
I like a lot of different things.
I know. I've picked my first plant of the day right now. It's
You're
my first one.
slacking.
I know.
You're slacking.
Usually it's the other way
well,
around.
well, no, because this is my forte. This is
That's true. You are the cat.
yes. Like if we were at a little miniature place, you'd be going crazy, and I'd just be watching you.
Fair enough.
So now it's my turn. It's my
Are we
turn.
good? Free fern with it?
Okay.
That's great.
I know these ferns, they're terrible. They always grow wherever's.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
it's
the
like
Dikiana.
fuzzy-footed one's the worst because it's so hard to get out. I've got a great tool for pulling these out. I'll have
Is
to
it the
show
long
you.
tweezers?
No.
Oh,
This is something that I kind of created.
okay. Oh, look at this. Look at how many buds are on here.
What is that?
This, I don't know, but there's one flower or two flowers, but it's full.
So that's a Dikiana hybrid. That?
This little one?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were looking at the green one behind it. No, that little one is an Encyclia species, Cattleya.
Wow. These flowers are tiny. It's so cute.
Yeah, this form of little brown flowers when they pop.
Kelly, come get the tool.
So you can buy this in a hardware store or auto supply. It is a cotter pin puller.
Cotter
But
pin
with
puller.
that little angle on it, it just makes it perfect for like
Pulling
getting
it out.
underneath this stupid thing.
I know, they're horrible. They get in there and their roots just tangle with everything.
Yeah, and you leave one little piece of the fuzziness
And they
in
come
there,
right
and
back.
It comes right back. So this tool is good for digging under. I think I got all the fuzzy out of there.
Yep.
I hope, or you'll be
I'll be doing it
you'll be
again.
doing it again in a few months.
So many cute things.
Cut you a piece of this off.
It's gonna be fun for you to pack.
I know. So as you could see in the video, I did come home with quite a bit of orchids on that trip. But I guess in all of the excitement, I forgot to record our goodbyes. But what I can do is I can show you guys the orchids that I brought home. They are all still alive, I am happy to say, or happy to report. So Ben, if you're watching, here is that white flower. Let me zoom in on the tag. This is the Digbyana cross. It is looking very healthy. It has new growth. This one is the Poloric, that pink and white one. It is also doing really well. And here is the cutting that you took from the Rowan's Return, the Hamlin's Magic. It also is doing really well, has a bunch of new roots in there. And what else do I have? Back there is that 2-inch that we got from you, Jonathan and I. And of course my 2 Dowianas. Again, they're not looking their best, but after watching Steven's video and after watching my video again of how you care for them, I'm hoping that I can do a better job and maybe they'll start looking a little better. I'm gonna start fertilizing them more and watering them more because I've been so afraid to water them all this time. So I think I'm not watering them enough because the bulbs, the pseudobulbs, look kind of shriveled. Anyways, they're still alive, and these are the 2 that I got from the show, the Hilo show last year, and that is the Carnea, the Violacea Carnea that we bought in the 4-inch. And they are all, like I said, they're all still alive. Oh, I have one more guys. And here is the last one. This is the one that had pink and green flowers. I purchased it with 4 spikes. Unfortunately, when I unboxed it, one of the spikes were broken. And I think it's because we had dropped the box. We had so much luggage with us that we were struggling to get checked in at the airport. But anyways, I'm happy to say that I did get to enjoy 3 of the spikes and it was in bloom. Perfect timing for the Kunia Orchid Show. Unfortunately, that show did get shut down like prematurely. I think it was only open for a few hours, but I had this orchid in the Mililani Orchid Club display, so people did get to enjoy it as well. But that's it, guys. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that I have the pleasure of visiting Ben again one day in the near future. And I do still have some of his plants available for purchase because I did bring in a really big order several months ago, and I do plan on ordering another shipment from him, hopefully within the next month or so. But let me show you guys what I have, and if you guys are interested, you can contact me. So here are some of the 4-inch. I have some Walkerianas. I have some Aclandii. Let me zoom in on the tag for this one. This one is Sebastian Oliveros. So I have, let's see, 3, 6, I have 7 of these 4-inch. And again, if you guys are interested, contact me and I can tell you exactly what I have left. And here are the 2-inch ones. I have 9 left of the 2-inch. A variety of different ones like Schilleriana. These are Aclandii. I think Aclandii alba. I have a Violacea. Again, if you guys are interested in anything, contact me and I'll give you a list of exactly what I have left. How could I possibly have forgotten these? These are the 2 that had really vibrant colors. One of these are the 2-in-1 the two different color flowers in one pot. This is the pole star. My tag broke, but you can still read it and put it together. So these were the last two of everything that I brought home. I think I got like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10. I think I brought home about 10 orchids in all. But this completes my Orchid Eros haul. So that is going to be it for today's video, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed being able to see Ben's nursery. I know I had so much fun being there. It was so exciting. And I do plan on going to the Hilo Orchid Show next month. So I will definitely be visiting Ben's booth and doing another video of that show. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, everyone, remember to always live aloha.